Hello, and welcome to my brand new series called Hidden Gems. Now, Hidden Gems are songs by artists with fewer than 20,000 followers on Spotify at the time of recording. And there are many volumes, about 8 at the moment, of Hidden Gems. So what I'm going to do is, from volume 1, I'm going to choose 5 artists and talk about those in this video. I'm going to show you what they've done so far, tell you a little bit about them, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the music will be playing in the background. If it's not, it's because I received a copyright strike and had to do it again without the music, unfortunately. But if you want to hear the music, obviously you do. There's a link in the description to the Spotify playlist and to the Mixcloud radio show of each volume. Okay, the first artist I'm going to talk about is a duo called Diaspora Dreams, consisting of producer Beirut and singer Krista Marina. Now, they both have individual followings on Spotify, but as a duo, they have fewer than 350 followers on Spotify, which is criminal as far as I'm concerned. So far, they've released 2 singles, Noir and Checkout Line, and then the full-length album, which contains both of those songs, called Diaspora Dreams. I would describe the music as lo-fi, electronic, dream pop. I'm not really good at genres because there's so many nowadays. I'm never sure which one I should mention or tag, something like that. But seriously, give them a listen. Well worth it. Okay. The next artist is, I believe, an English artist called Sam-Kun. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not too sure. He has fewer than 30 followers on Spotify. Outrageous. He first came onto the scene in 2022 with an EP called Shade on a Stone, and the title track is just outstanding, as is the track Old Memories, but it's a really good EP. And then he released a couple of singles in 2023 and then an album called Solace, which contains both of those singles. I suppose you would describe it as lo-fi, R&B, hip-hop. I wouldn't call it rap per se, but if it is rap, it's very, very mellow, very close to talking, actually. And I love it so much, it's fantastic. Okay, I have to contain myself when I talk about the next artist because I'm absolutely in love with what she does. It's Nora Lilith. She first came onto the scene with a single in 2020 called Button, and then a couple of singles in 2021 called Misfed and Days of 8, and they all appear on the EP Days of 8, which came out in 2021. I can't get enough of the EP, it's absolutely fantastic. I'd love to get a copy of it on black ice vinyl because it's that cool. Sadly, she hasn't released anything since this EP in October of 21, so my fingers are firmly crossed that she's going to come out with something in 2024. Just over 6,000 followers on Spotify. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It could be that people are listening to the music, but they don't follow the artist. My biggest fear is that these artists give up making music because they feel like they're not being appreciated. So that's what I really want to do, is bring these artists to your attention so that they don't give up because they're so talented. Okay, up next is a 4-piece band from Chicago called Late Night Laundry, who describe themselves as indie or alternative. They released their first EP in 2019 called Through the Wash. And then they released a series of singles, including the one that you should hopefully be listening to right now called ISO. Then another EP in 2022, a live on Audio Tree album in 2023, and their most recent single, Waterlost, was released in 2023. And finally, an artist from Switzerland called Leoni Leoni, who has released 5 albums since 2019. Culminating in the self-titled Leoni Leoni from 2022. Some of the albums have tracks that are on earlier albums, but that's fine by me, I don't care about that. She describes it as slow pop, underwater music. I guess that's very accurate. I would say lo-fi, mellow. It's very beautiful. One time she says it's an ode to the sound of the Yamaha DX7 and a Leslie speaker. Now, if you ever saw a music performance in the 80s, the Yamaha DX7 will be very familiar to you. Okay, there's 5 artists I seriously recommend you check out. If you have similar tastes to me, then you're gonna love them. The playlist, Hidden Gems Vol.1, which is 18 tracks long, an hour long, is on Spotify. There's a link in the description. And the radio show is on Mixcloud. Again, there's a link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll be back soon with another video. Until then, bye-bye.